Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. Now we're done with the padding of getting the quote-unquote spirit cards. Now we can actually get back to the plot. Go ahead,
I
Teo.
forgot who's this guy.
You are.
Oh, you've got to require spirit cards.
Remember, Teo, it's the ancient sage who, is basically here for plot exposition.
You've got to require spirit cards.
Welcome, Pedro boy.
Keeping in character, I see.
The path you are on is never end. I really hope Pegasus shows up in Dark Side of the Dimensions, because I would love to hear who's the actor again, Duds?
Darren Dunstan.
Yeah, Darren. I would love to hear Darren Dunstan hamming it up, just like the good old times. That would be awesome. Anyway, and crystallize them into these dark duelists. So basically, he crystallized. He made crystal thingies of duelists, and we can only defeat them if you use the spirit cards.
So more padding.
Now, actually,
Padding.
Hold on, guys. Let Pedro finish.
Well, actually, to be fair, let's just look. Go ahead, Dibs.
Oh, that's card. How did you get that?
So yeah, basically, if you try to go here without the spirit cards, they'll just show up and you won't be able to get past them. But apparently, having the spirit card is what makes them have reactions.
Story-wise, I guess it makes sense. Since spirit cards in the show are, of course, the cards that the duelists have the most attachment to. So I guess it would make sense that it would also be their weakness if used against them. Which makes sense for the crystalline forms.
Sure, let's go with that.
That's another thing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX thankfully expanded on, but did right. The more I think about it, the more I realize that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is essentially what a game sequel should be to its original game. A full-on improvement that excels.
Well, we also remember, Jova, we also expanded upon the game itself by having more balanced effects on the monsters and having focusing more on the fusion monsters and giving them a bit more purpose. Too bad they didn't do the same with the ritual monsters. They kind of forgot them up until 5Ds.
At this point, nobody even cares about ritual monsters anymore because you have XYZ and pendulum monsters.
My blacklisted soldier card says otherwise.
Well, okay, I'm not okay. Fine. Aside from a couple exceptions, like Jova here.
But there's but Jova, there's the problem. There are only exceptions, not norms.
For those of us who don't speak card games,
even card games
to give context.
well.
Fusion monsters are simple as that. Monsters that you can obtain by using a specific card called polymerization that literally fuses two or more monsters on your ground or in your hand and combine them into one more powerful monster, hypothetically speaking, which has a card color of the color of a darker shade of purple. Ritual monsters instead are still activated by
it's my spirit card!
By a magic card.
Light.
No, the light, it burns!
Oh god, it's one of those...
that card!
But basically, yeah,
No.
For ritual monsters...
Come on, duel!
For ritual monsters, you just need to sacrifice a number of monsters that, remember the fact that the monsters in Blood Monsters have a level corresponding to a number of stars, like level 4 is 4 stars on the card.
Remember.
the answer's green.
Remember, Teo. Dibs knows nothing about the card game, how it works.
Each monster is a level represented by a generic number of stars on their cards.
It's their level, basically.
In order to obtain a ritual monster, you need to sacrifice a number of monsters so that the resulting level corresponds to the monster you want to summon. So if you want to summon a level 7 ritual monsters, you need to get a combination of like 5 and 2, or 4 and 3, or 6 and 1. That's easy as it can get.
Is that thankfully they can also be things you sacrifice from your hand too.
Yeah,
that's sort of why ritual monsters still are used to this day, not just. because they're relatively easy to summon, and sometimes they have some of the best effects. Then, as for the extra deck, you also have synchronizations as the 5Ds.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Jova. Synchro summons and pendulum summons make it really, really easy to summon a powerful monster, much easier than ritual summons. So, which is
not necessarily. It all depends on your strategy and if you make a deck centered around that. Synchronization, again, basically when it comes to these extras, if you want to make it easy for any of those 1 extras, you need a deck specifically geared to that. So, in theory, you could basically make almost any summon an easy summon. Started on Exodia decks. Basically,
Dwebs.dx, stop responding.
Is the answer 1924?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Don't worry, Dubs. When we watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, you'll get a better understanding of how the game works.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist does a really good job with its tutorials and teaching how the game works. Anyway, that's my spirit card, blah, 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 I'm dead. Whatever, we know. It's basically the same stuff for all of them. It doesn't matter what you bring. Oh, sorry, that's my old belief. When I win, it's all over for you! Yeah!
Aha!
Alright, time to fight off Spirit Weevil.
So,
As if normal Weevil wasn't annoying enough.
Yes,
but
Jova?
this one you can actually shatter. Anyway, I'm trying to think of something on topic as opposed to talk about how Yu-Gi-Oh! GX improves all the stuff.
I've got one.
Go ahead.
Go on.
I've been watching some clips. Well, the official Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube page has been uploading a couple of scenes from the upcoming movie.
Yeah, the movie looks rather enjoyable from those scenes, I think.
It looks all right. I mean, it's nothing. Again, like this franchise itself, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it looks like it's something I can watch in the cinema and enjoy very much. And I noticed that, and one thing I noticed is that I think a couple of the voices are a little bit better than the original anime.
Well, yeah, that's probably
experience.
Not just that, but they probably
You know we big have the Joy's Brooklyn accent.
Yes, they did. Yes, they have. Not just that. They probably have a much better voice director this time around.
And also, Jova.
Yes.
Are you gonna go see it in the cinema?
I might. When
this month,
it's out sometime. It's out. Okay, in the US, it's out. It's out sometime in late January. I'm going to go see it in the cinema in early February.
What's its runtime, by the way?
Probably 90 minutes.
Just over 2 hours.
Oh, is it?
Oh, nice.
So the duels must be really, really long.
Oh, right, his bug queen thing.
Sorry, bug decks are.
Yeah, he has an unhealthy.
Witness the darkest depths of my dueling spirit.
That's the thing, Jova. Nowadays, bug decks are really. I've been really nerfed, considering all stuff, but there are much better alternatives.
Huh, how funny. While Yu-Gi-Oh's bug decks get nerfed, meanwhile in Pokemon we finally have a team leader who actually can rock your socks with bug Pokemon.
But that's the thing, between Gen 5 and 6 and 7 we actually got some competent bug Pokemons.
Yeah, first impression can really leave.
In fact, Jova, one of my main stables in my ideal Pokemon team is actually Volcarona.
Anyway, guys, I just checked. It's 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Nice.
Wow,
nice. By the way, Dweb, did you notice in the clip of Yugi and Taya, did you notice that when Yugi's leaving the card shop, you can hear the US Yu-Gi-Oh theme in the background?
I might have. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they brought back the
yeah,
you know.
Well, it's to be expected. I mean,
they even brought that back for that special episode in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yeah,
which was surprisingly something that the original dub didn't do.
I have to really commend the filmmakers. You can tell they're really making this movie specifically for the fans.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this is like a fandom-friendly-ish movie.
Yeah.
Well, most Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff has been, so it's good to see the run... Oh my god.
What?
So Konami are handling that well and treating their fans well in a card game as opposed to their actual game series.
Well, that's the thing, Pedro. Sorry, Jova, I apologize. No, I apologize. That's the thing, Jova. Yu-Gi-Oh!, much like Pro Evolution Soccer, is probably the only thing that now Konami sees that is giving them a lot of money.
And, well, in that case, it's a good thing that they got rid of Zexel and replaced it with Arc
Never
V's
mind,
when they did, because, oh boy, if they had nothing but Zexel at the time when,
No, but yeah, I know what you're about to say, Pedro, but I mean a constant.
Yeah.
But
that's just the thing.
Konami is not, unlike other companies, Konami is not relying on stuff like MMOs, so they need a constant source of money. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is pretty much one of them.
Yeah, but that's exactly the thing, Teo. Peace Walker was the only Metal Gear game that didn't sell well, and Phantom Pain was is the highest selling game in the series. So
apparently they were really cautious.
That's why they're making Survive, I guess.
Exactly. When Phantom Pain sales come in, oh shit, we fucked up. Okay, I guess we'll have this whatever remains of the Phantom Pain team working on this shitty spin-off.
Speaking of Survive, Jova, Pedro.
Yes.
What?
When I eventually
yes, we'll all be in it. We'll all be in it.
Yeah,
I meant in terms of actually playing the game. Who wants to volunteer and do stuff with me? Since I'm the one who's been doing that game.
I'm not gonna spend a single cent on that game.
I might do it, but used, and only if you really need me so you can record proper stuff.
I forgot. Maybe one of your brothers may get a review copy.
What about Jova?
Well, actually,
Okay.
Because my brother only works for a Nintendo-only website.
You're literally my brother works for Nintendo.
Okay. Maybe if that game is
But again,
cross-play, because look, if there's ever a game that's going to convince me to buy the PlayStation Plus thing, it'll be Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, not Metal Gear Survive. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, Dwebs. If for some reason, if it becomes to a point where it's really necessary for you to find someone else to play the game with, I'll see if I can get the game used, so I don't give Konami any of my money, and so we can play it together.
Also,
I've just noticed another recurring thing.
Or not?
What do you mean by crossplay?
As in, can it do multiplayer, like say with?
Oh yeah,
PC
actually, I forgot. I forgot about that.
We don't know, Jova.
Oh, also
I seem to be the I do the stuff so you don't have to guy.
By the way, wait.
Excuse me, Dwebs. I'm not the one doing Silver
Dwebs, you keep trying to frame yourself with titles that are just situational. Come on.
Yeah. And honestly, dude, please, you're not the one who's doing Silver Surfer, so nobody has to play that game with cheats.
Oh god.
I'm doing Bubsy 3D.
Oh, you volunteered for that one.
But that's the thing, Jova. Remember, you have to complete that game once, and then you have to complete it again in a second quest, or something. Sorry, hard mode. And then at the end of the hard mode, they give you a password for a second quest. I mean, are you honestly going to blame anyone that they actually can't complete that game without cheats, without going bonkers?
No, I won't. I don't blame anyone.
I
don't care who I'm dueling.
Yeah.
I always win.
I would say otherwise, but your deck is Harpies and it's really annoying even at worst, so yeah. Seriously, to this day I still haven't developed a very effective counter to Harpies deck. I still don't understand how to counter them properly.
Anyway, how many times...
Beast Gladiators, those are pretty good counters.
That's a pretty good question, actually. How many times has Mai actually won an on-screen duel?
She won against that guy who was trying to get her hand in marriage.
Wow.
Jean-Claude Magnum. Get it? Jean-Claude Magnum.
I think there were also a few tag team duels she had with Joey, which were of course establishing the love.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, right? You don't like that ship?
It doesn't offend me or anything, but honestly, I never understood the reason for shipping those two, for shipping those two. Honestly,
I christened the SS Joey Mai.
To be fair, the ship didn't even really start until later, so at least it didn't feel too forced. Tio,
Yes?
back to talking about crossplay. Do we know if Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 will have crossplay
I don't
when it
know
also
yet.
comes out on PC?
I don't know
Because-
yet. Remember, we don't even know when the exact release date is.
Oh,
I'll
it's in
try-
March.
Keep in mind though, I'm still getting updated on Capcom Unity on the threads.
Is-
So if something happens, I will tell you.
So,
Have you already gotten yourself a copy too?
Well, I will probably get the PS4 version. Remember?
Yeah, I have the PS4
Is-
version currently.
All right. All right. The question.
I'm just really hoping
what's
that
that,
it's
Pedro?
crossplay.
Well,
Yes, Pedro?
is it common for console versions of games to have cross online play with the PC
Depends,
with the PC version?
Depends.
there are quite a few
the,
cases,
if the
yes.
fan base is high enough and the game can be very profitable, yes. Like MMOs, like Final Fantasy 14.
All right.
Something that can be seen and not seen.
Oh, fuck you in your pretentious dialogue.
God fucking
The
is.
courage is to accept the pain of defeat.
What the hell does that even mean?
Stop talking in trailer quotes.
Strong, even though I feared the despair after defeat.
Quickly, someone please Requiem for a Dream in the background.
Pedro, you cut through the darkness. You are the light in the heart of duelists.
I don't care! Stop talking in babbles!
Oh, are we finally there yet?
Go, Jova.
So, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Go!
Of course, Seto was just steamrolling the place.
White Lightning Attack!
But don't you get it, Teo? He's the badass anti-hero. That's what he does.
So, you finally shut up. Too late.
Oh shit, we're too late?
Okay.
Too late for what?
That Pegasus. I will crush him myself.
So yeah, I'm the hero now. You go home.
Kaiba, you cannot win alone. One Egyptian god card isn't enough.
Says you.
You have no chance. Not against Pegasus and Reshef, the Dark Being.
My deck is perfect. Whoever the opponent, defeat isn't a card.
Get it?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, cause it's a card
Oh, shit.
game.
Then do me, big brother, with your perfect deck.
Oh boy.
We're doing this again.
Yes.
Crystal copy. Well, Mokuba, what are you saying?
Well, actually, it's not a crystal copy. It's actually Mokuba hypnotized by
Reshef is going
Reshef.
to rule this world
Oh.
anyway.
Oh, okay. That's
Of course,
interesting
Mokuba's
change of
keeping
pace.
kidnapped and
Free and
brainwashed once
accept
again.
fate.
Mokuba's spirit is under control.
There you go.
Pegasus, how dare you?
Also, who the hell is that woman there?
Fool me once,
Big brother,
I'm mad. Fool me
Big
twice, how could you?
big brother, will you join me, or would you like to duel?
Join me.
I can't do against Mokuba.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Then what was the point of this scene then?
Leverage.
No, it's so that I can defeat
Pedro,
Mokuba and
you
then.
must duel in Kaiba's place.
Well, the point, Dwibs,
That
is.
is the only way to break the mind control.
Yeah, we know, we know
Over
Ishiza, we know.
Mokuba.
Anyway,
Poor
Dwib,
padding.
the point is, after saving Mokuba, he'll owe me, so he'll help me.
Huh? Pedro wants to duel me?
Yes, I do. So, fuck you.
Sure, you have to ante your Egyptian god card.
Sure, I can wipe
Yes.
I can wipe my
I
ass.
don't care who I have to duel, as long as I can get an Egyptian god card.
Mokuba.
Whatever, I'll wipe your ass with your deck. Come on.
Big brother, there's no need to be sad.
Yeah.
After Pedro, you're next.
Jesus. Seto is not
He's all
impressed.
yours.
Don't give me that look.
What, this look of disappointment?
I'll show you how it feels to lose.
Oh, so you mean my look of ridicule?
Alright.
Okay.
Look of what?
So what
Ridicule.
deck is
Hey, how
using?
say you're supposed to ante a card?
So, Pedro, what deck is he using? The worms or the plants, I think?
You'll see, hold on. I actually don't remember. It's been a while. Take a rest, Whips. Anyway,
Take a bow.
yeah. Trap hole.
That's it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Man-eating treasure chest. He's using a deck of fiends.
Oh.
The opponent will be unable to attack for 3 turns, or even though there's no monsters on the field to be identified by the sword's light. But
Yeah.
Speaking of character voices, Mokuba's voice is the same apparently because he's got the same voice actress he had in the original show. So
Isn't that the idea of this movie, to be a big cast?
yeah, I know. It's just. I guess you have to take the bad with the good in this case. It seems.
What do you mean bad with the good? It sounds like everyone's improved so far.
Well, we haven't heard Mokuba's voice yet, so either they're keeping there's something involving Mokuba and they're keeping it a surprise, or his voice hasn't really improved, so they're trying to hide it.
Basically, Dibs, you gotta remember though, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ran over quite a few seasons. By the end of that show, I assure you, the voice actors were good at that point, 4 kids or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just I'll take it when I see it.
Again, Dwibs, trust me, well, everyone pretty much agrees that the voice acting really got better by the end. And well, it better
God,
after all
really?
those years.
All monsters on the
Jesus.
enemy.
Why does he spam Swords of Raving Light?
yeah.
Because I'm awesome!
Well, I
Jesus.
guess that's smarter than
It's
most AI.
But it's okay because I have Raigeki.
Who?
Run, Doggy, run.
Something to destroy your
run,
spell
Doggy.
card.
Sorry, confusing with something else.
You're going to activate a spell card? That's another video I have to record at some point. Let's look at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos trilogy.
What?
Oh, you don't know about it, Tail? I'll have to show you a video
No.
of it at some point. Basically, Konami... I might as well talk that. It's a good thing to talk about while this is going on. Basically, there were 3 PC games that Konami made for Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's Yu-Gi-Oh Power. It's Power of Chaos, Yugi the Destiny, Power of Chaos, Kaiba the Revenge, and Power of Chaos, Joey the Passion. Where basically it's a PC game where you literally can duel against either Yugi, Kaiba, or Joey on repeat and just keep getting cards and more. And the one appealing thing that that trilogy has is that they got Don Green and the Eric Stewart and whoever voices Joey to do the voices. So when you're actually doing them, you get anime style reactions from them. Yeah, and their voice you get like, for example, to give you an idea, when we're fighting Yugi and he gets that card on his hand, he goes, yes, this is the card I was waiting for. I offer a monster on my field as a tribute. I summon Curse of Dragon. So basically they're trying to mimic the characters from the anime as much as they can, including the voice actors and stuff.
Okay.
So,
It's pretty charming for anime fans. The problem is that, again, each game only has one person to duel over and over, so it gets old really fast.
oh wait, hold on. Wasn't that from back in the day when you could literally get those games on CD-ROM from a McDonald's toy?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. I still have my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Soundtrack getting from one of those, as well as one of those old computer games. Oh, goody. But yeah. That was back when, McDonald's actually got you sometimes video games. Albeit, not as
And now I
big as
defeated
usual
you
games.
using Slifer, the Sky Dragon!
So, Pedro, refresh my memory, but what are the chances that we'll get to see actually, more cards and competent ones in those duels?
I don't know.
How if I know?
I forget, which season were they based off of as well, deck-wise? I know, I'm pretty sure it was during Battle City, but was it before or after the Egyptian God cards?
Well, the Egyptian God cards are not on those games, obviously, but the thing is...
Oh!
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, I was gonna ask, how do you plan on getting those games since I recall...
I have them! Jova, have you forgotten that there's this awesome little thing called the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I just forgot
Wow,
that
Jesus,
got ripped
you
on.
destroyed his life points.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, gotta get my voice primed.
My headset
You're telling me.
Time for the next fight.
Not for nothing, Dibs, but like I said before, you're actually not even sounding like the English 4K's voice. You're sounding more like the Portuguese dub voice.
Yeah. Mokuba, have you regained your senses?
I have to show you the Portuguese dub of
Seto,
Mokuba at some point.
Don't say another word. It's over, Mo.
Now go back home washing dishes.
Big brother. Oh,
I
shit.
hate to say this, but I owe you one.
Of course you do.
You have to duel Pegasus next. You need my Egyptian god card, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fine. I could just hand it to you.
But let me guess, you have to duel with him.
Kaiba.
But you and I are duelists.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, the only way you can get my card,
Is it a
Children's card game.
that's all that needs to be said.
I suppose, Seto, I
Now
suppose.
come on, Pedro.
Alright.
My strongest monster will annihilate you.
You know what's cool about this game is that I get to literally play and literally experience myself wiping my ass with all of these characters.
Also, if any of the audience or you guys have been deafened by my screeching there, I apologize.
Don't worry. Well, Dwibs, I can tell you that Portuguese Yu-Gi-Oh fans will get a kick out of your performance because I swear to you, it's like you're imitating the Portuguese dubbed voice.
Wait. Oh my god!
I've
Oh my
never
god!
heard that
Oh my
one.
god! Oh my
Exactly.
God.
Voice clip?
Oh my god, guys! There was actually.
Hold on,
a voice
I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on.
Anyway, I can't believe it. You actually got to hear Kaiba's voice saying "my turn."
Yeah.
Yeah, for this specific duel, they actually decided to use actual audio clips from the anime. I don't know why only this specific duel. It's weird.
Because it's Kaiba, yo.
I guess.
It's your boy.
Kaiba.
That's a Pokemon Sentiment reference, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a giver.
Are we gonna get to actually see him summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon at least?
I don't think I give him the chance to.
Dang.
Well, you know what he has said, wiping the floor with it.
It gets
Okay,
like,
one thing we should do, should we put in, before that line I just read came up, should we put in like a warning to turn
Nah, Dweebs, Jova, me or Pedro, whoever is responsible will edit in post-production and made it less screeching.
exactly.
Okay, I
don't want any,
have all
I
the
don't want any
episodes here.
complaints from the people.
I know,
Oh, you made me
Dweebs,
that.
don't fret yourself too much about it.
Yes.
We'll find a way.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's another cool thing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX does. Is like Linkar himself said it best, but yeah, the way Yu-Gi-Oh! GX actually makes you understand why they're using card games, making them the equivalent to a
There you go,
sport.
poor Seto, completely destroyed, steamrolled.
Urgh.
I know,
Really
right?
an unlucky draw there.
Your powers were even.
No, I kicked your ass.
But Pedro's pure spirit won the duel.
Yeah,
Sure,
sure. it is.
he also
let's go with
received
that.
the help of his fellow duelists.
Sure. Power of friendship.
Perhaps his pure spirit can counter the dark being.
You hear that, Teo? I have a pure spirit.
Is that what it's called right now? Pure
There's
spirit.
nothing for me to say.
No.
You earned this. I don't care if you duel Pegasus or Reshef. Just don't lose using my best card.
Sure.
Seto, now's not the time.
Not now, Mokuba.
Nobody's the tormentor.
Not for nothing, Jova, but don't you mean shut up, Mokuba?
I wanted to go for something that wasn't too obvious. Also, I kind of already did that one a few times.
But time has come to seal Reshef, the dark being.
Yeah. But
Hang on, do I know who that is?
Shut up, Mokuba.
Anyway, in the next episode, we finally face off against Pegasus. So see you then.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.